Hello, you beautiful lot. So I want to talk to you guys today about abundance and blockages. 7 different reasons why your abundance energy might be experiencing some blockages. Why is it taking so long? Why is it just not working for me? Every time I try, this happens. Let's go for a little checklist to see if any of these issues are coming up for you in your manifestation or your abundance energy. Number 1. Inability to receive. This can come in a form of an inability to receive compliments, an inability to receive help, inability to just receive any kind of gift. If you're the type of person that can't ask for help, you might find it scary or embarrassing, or like you have to take on everything yourself. If you're the type of person that cringes whenever someone compliments you, that's an inability to receive. I'd get the tarot card out now, but I've put them away. But there is the Empress, right? She is abundant Venus energy, and she is about creating, but she's also about receiving, because receiving is feminine energy. If you have an inability to receive with any of those given examples, or maybe you have some of your own, then you're having a little bit of an issue with your feminine energy, especially when it comes to receiving there. If you find it difficult to receive, the universe is going to be like, all right then, don't receive. I won't give it to you. Claire wants it instead. Chanel wants it instead. Nah. Stacy, she'll take it. Literally, we get in our own way when we can't receive. So the best way for you to work through that is really notice what happens for you when you receive a compliment. If someone says to you, yo, you're beautiful, babes, and you're like, can't even say thank you. What are your beliefs around those compliments? Do you not believe that you're beautiful? Can't you be beautiful? Can't you receive help? Really go deep into those feelings and start uncovering what's happening for you behind your ability to receive. Number 2, not being giving. Now, I know that when we're trying to manifest things, whether that be material or just something quite fluid within our lives, we might be a little bit scared to give. What's really happening under that energy is that there might be a scarcity mindset, lack mentality, fear of poverty, fear of being without. We really need to work on what's happening for us again behind what it feels like when we give. For example, if you were to give someone £50 today, let's just use money as an example, how would you feel? Do you feel like you can make that money back quick? Do you feel like that's easy for you? Because when we give and we give away with a feeling of anxiety or a feeling of fear or a feeling of lack, it scares the money away. It's kind of like when we pay a bill, right? And you might get resentful, like, I need to pay this water bill, it's going up every single time, or you've got a parking ticket and you're mad, you want to pay that. Do you know what I mean? And you feel that energy, you're putting energy behind what you're doing that is negative, that is saying that, like, I can't make this back again, or that you're scared that you might not be able to make this back again. The next time you pay a bill, I challenge you. The next time you pay a fine, or the next time you give anything, I challenge you to do it with love, to fix your mindset the second that you start feeling any negativity and be like, it's all right, I'll make this back. I'll make this back tenfold. Change the narrative behind giving. Number 3, limiting beliefs. Now, sometimes we can talk the talk, but do we think the think? Do we believe the believe? If that's even an expression. We're like, yeah, I'm gonna be a millionaire. But then when it comes down to the crunch, do you truly believe that? Do you truly believe that it is possible? It's limits, around how much you feel that you're capable of. It's limits around how much your inner child believes that they are worthy of. Because sometimes we can say to ourselves, I want that promotion, I want that thing, I want to go and get this X, Y, or Z. But then when it really comes to it, we're full of doubt. We put out into the universe, I want this, and then immediately we retract, like, oh, is it gonna happen? Am I even worthy? What if it happens? I can't handle it. And then there's just anxiety. Literally imagine that your initial request is sending out that energy to the universe. And then with all these limiting beliefs, it starts going off like this. And then the universe is like, okay, what, bitch, what do you want? It's very hard for you to receive the abundance when you're projecting energy that is absolutely scattered based on your limiting beliefs. Again, like anything that I'm going to say in this video, go into your limiting beliefs. Why do you believe that you're not capable? Why do you believe that you're not worthy? Where is that memory rooted? Where is that experience? Who told you that? And then go back and rewrite that narrative. And every time that narrative comes up, you are the magician, you rewrite that story. When you hear yourself, I'm going to be a millionaire, for example, just taking a bait example, and something comes up and you say, can I really do it? Then you say, if not me, then who? All right, then it's me. Number 4, poor relationship with money. Abundance is so many things. Abundance is happiness, abundance is joy, abundance is grass, yeah, abundance is many things. But just using the example of money, when we have a poor mindset around money, in terms of, like I was saying before, it could be a poverty mindset, a fear of poverty or scarcity. It could also be about overspending, can be frivolous. If we treat money like, oh, I'm just gonna buy this and I'm gonna get this, no, yeah, it'll be fine, then you kind of tip the scales of balance, a bit like a 6 of Pentacles, right? When it's reversed. This is when money in and out isn't in flow. And this is the reason why a lot of money terms are linked to water. Water is your emotions and how you feel about certain things, and your emotional state affects how abundant you are. Remember, we're made of water, but that's just a completely different subject. Get right with your relationship with money. Really go into your beliefs and your habits and your behaviors about money. How do you act when there's not enough? How do you act when there's plenty? And go into that, and again, heal those things to create more abundance in your life. 5, poor spiritual hygiene. I don't feel like this one is talked about enough. Spiritual hygiene when it comes to abundance. Imagine that your body is a pipe, and sometimes we need to clean our drainage, right? And we need our drainage so that, again, using the water terms, things can flow abundantly and easily to us. When we have blockages in our energy field, whether that be on our shoulders, in our aura up here, in a particular chakra, for example, it can make the energy stagnate, or it won't flow as nicely, it gets stiff, or it disperses all over the place. Spiritual hygiene is so key to abundance. It's key to manifesting. It's key to your health. In order to help your abundance come in order to clear these blockages, you would do very well to just cleanse yourself on a regular basis. Use cleansing baths, clear your chakras, get energy work, do cleansing meditations, cut those cords with people, with places, with things, with limiting beliefs. You can go back in time and cut the cords to that moment when that person said this or that person did this to me. Holding onto old and stagnant energy, it creates blockages, and it will not flow as nicely as it would as if you were a clear channel to receive. Imagine that you are a radio. If you're not in tune, if your frequency isn't high, if you're not vibrating high enough or clear enough, the music is just going to sound like, and we don't want that. No one wants to listen to a radio like that. So just tune in. Number 6, not being in your heart. Your heart chakras, if you're not aware of them, the heart chakra, and your sacral chakra are intimately connected. The heart is a chakra that is associated with love and compassion and giving, and then your sacral chakra is to do with your emotions. It's about your creativity. It's about manifesting as well. It's about abundance. It's feminine energy. Again, think of the Empress in tarot. When your heart chakra is blocked, again, can stop your abundance coming in. It can be blocked by things like grief, lack of compassion, separateness. And separateness is like, oh, they're idiots, they're stupid, they're beneath me. It could be a certain group of people or a certain individual. Lack of understanding for other people and their situation, for example. And when we're like this, our heart closes up. When your heart is blocked, the energy cannot flow freely down to your sacral. If the energy, like a tube, just imagine it, is just stuck, or it's stagnated, or it's still, you can't create from your womb space. Your womb is a triangle. It's a 3, yeah? 1, 2, 3, Holy Trinity. Notice a lot of things come in threes in life. It connects down to your sacral, which is your creative space, which is your emotional space. I would say pay attention to both of these chakras in particular, not missing out on any of them really, just pay attention to them all with your spiritual hygiene, but your heart in particular. when you go through a particular time of grief or loss, or when you have a heartbreak, notice how different the energy is in your life. It's not as abundant, it's not as free flowing, everything seems dark. But when your heart is healed, abundance comes to you. To heal your heart chakra, again, it's meditations. It's about being aware of what's happening for you in your body. It's about going back into time and forgiving that person. It's about learning how to deal with that grief, etc., etc. Number 7, very, very key, not seeing value in yourself. If you don't believe that you are worthy of receiving, again, the universe is going to be like, okay, not worthy, don't receive then. I'm joking, the universe isn't that petty, but it works in that kind of similar way. I'm exaggerating so that you get it, okay? When you don't see value in yourself, other people won't see value in yourself. So if you work at your job, or if you have a business, or if you're giving some kind of service, just an example, right? And you lowball yourself and you charge some money that is low because you're scared that people won't pay for your services, that's you giving a message out to the universe that you're not worth it. This is you being like, oh, I couldn't possibly take that opportunity because I could mess it up. Anyone could mess it up, but ain't no one gonna do that job like you, babes. Not seeing your value can block your abundance, and it's a very, very deep one to work on here. Step by step as we go, step by step always. We're not gonna heal these things overnight, but the next time that you are unable to receive something or unable to create abundance for yourself, check in with yourself and ask yourself, how worthy are you of this thing? And if you can write to yourself or monologue it out, sometimes you'll be able to find that there is a little narrative in there that might be telling you that you're not good enough, you might not be able to handle this opportunity, you might not be able to do it as well as somebody else, whatever it is for you. Go back again and rewrite that story, because again, if not you, then who? You did not incarnate onto this world to sit here and play small. You are worthy because you are divine by design. Thank you for listening to my 7 reasons why you might have abundance blockages. If you want to check out any healing baths, I also have a video on my IGTV. It's a basic spiritual cleansing bath. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to follow, like, and comment on this video.